The crispiest chicken fingers soaked in buttermilk, coated in pretzels, and baked to perfection and served with a honey mustard sauce. They're gonna be amazing, so let's get started. Hi guys, I'm Laura Vitale, and on this episode of Laura in the Kitchen, we're making the most delicious pretzel-crusted chicken fingers with a homemade honey mustard sauce. You're gonna love it. I love these. Several weeks ago, right around the time that I shared with you my key lime pie bars, I had a pretzel crust. I just kind of got into this pretzel kick, and I've been doing like pretty much anything I can coat pretzels in, I have, and I've been doing different crusts with them, and I just love it. They provide such crunch and deep saltiness. I absolutely love it. So let me run you through the ingredients of what you'll need to make the chicken, and then we kind of move forward. You'll need some chicken. Well, you need some chicken tenders. Let me just tell you that my local grocery store, 9 times out of 10, does not have chicken tenders. Do not ask me why. I absolutely have no idea. So what I do is I just buy a nice thick chicken breast, and then I cut them into about like yay big. I like them pretty like small. This is a little bit bigger. As long as the thickness is the same, you're good to go. But use chicken tenders if you can find them. Like I said, I can't. For your spices and your seasoning, you're gonna need onion powder, garlic powder, paprika. I'm using a little bit of hot pepper flakes, a little bit of chicken bouillon, and I'm using Creole seasoning. You don't have to. I really like it in here. It just adds a little spiciness. I just really like it, so I'm adding that. And then to make the coating that we're going to use before dredging them into the pretzels, we're going to go ahead and add them to some buttermilk and pickle juice and a little salt and a little pepper. If I sound nasally, I am sorry, but these allergies are messing with your girl. Wow. In my 34 years of life, I don't remember allergies being this bad. And a lot of you relate because I can see everybody on Instagram that is like going through it with the allergies, and I am one of them. So there's where I am with that. Okay, so to the buttermilk, I'm going to go ahead and add some pickle juice. And all this is going to do is tenderize my chicken tenders. Keep them nice and tender, like so, like that. Now, you can do this step the day before, which actually would be great. I'm not doing that because I just didn't think ahead. But you absolutely could do that the day before, and that would be great. Half an hour will do. I'm not doing much to them. I'm just literally leaving them in here for, like I said, about a half hour or so. In the meantime, we're gonna work on making the crust. So let's run through the pretzels in the food processor. Hold on, let me set up. Add your pretzels right in. I love pretzels. Primarily love them dipped in Biscoff or Nutella or peanut butter. But that's not the day. This is not the day for that. Okay. To the pretzels, you're gonna add your spices. You're not gonna add any salt because pretzels are quite salty as is. And all you're gonna do, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna tell you this before I turn this on because it's very loud. You're going to basically pulse this until it resembles breadcrumbs, right? But you want some pieces to still be a little bit bigger because you want that crunch and that beautiful texture. So don't take it too far so that it's completely sandy. Just keep an eye. See that? Some are sandy, some were just a little bit bigger. That's what I want. I'm just gonna go ahead and add these to a bowl. Beautiful. Love it. Okay, now I'm just gonna set this aside until my oven's preheated. I've got a baking sheet here with some parchment paper. All I'm gonna do to it is just coat it with a little bit of olive oil, just drizzle it right on the bottom so that, you know, I can get nice and crispy at the bottom, and then we will proceed. All right, take each piece of chicken. I mean, you know how this goes, right? We've all breaded chicken some parts of our lives. And you see how the real sandy bits cover the chicken, but you've got those crispy, those pieces of the pretzel right there. That's what you want. And then I have an oiled lined baking sheet here, which I love because that means I don't have to fry them, but it does give me a really beautiful result. And like I said before, I don't mind frying. I love frying, but I don't have to. I don't, just because I don't like cleaning up after frying. Is that silly? I don't know, but I don't like it. But these are fantastic. If you want to, you can fry them. And also, I meant to tell you this earlier as well. These are great if you want to make like chicken finger size. They're fantastic, and Mia absolutely loves them. So if you wanted to make like chicken nugget size instead of a chicken finger, is what I meant to say, The allergies. You guys, I cannot be the only one whose head feels like it's gonna explode. So I'm a little out of it. Just bear with you, girl. But if you want to make these chicken nugget sized, they're fantastic. Mia loves them. So, and they're really good cold on a salad or in a wrap the next day. I have done that. All right, I'm just gonna finish doing these and getting them on the baking sheet. All right, these look fantastic. I'm just gonna go ahead. You wanna drizzle the tops with some olive oil or like a vegetable oil, whatever your heart desires. You can do a little spray if you don't want to use as much oil, but you know, I'm only using like a quarter cup for the entire thing, and it's definitely better than frying, but I want them crispy and delicious and golden brown, so I want to use it. Oven's preheated to 425, in there about 20 minutes. I will show you what they look like when they're done, and in the meantime, I'm going to clean, and then we make the honey mustard sauce. All right, the honey mustard sauce, it is insanely easy. You will need equal parts mayo, really good mayo, honey, really good honey, and the mustard of your choice. You can use yellow mustard or Dijon mustard. I think Dijon mustard is so much better, so that's what I go with. But if you're a yellow mustard person, you use that. You just need equal parts of all three, and then you just need a splash of acid. I'm going to use pickle juice because it's here, and it is delicious. Pickle brine, pickle juice, whatever you want to call it. And then I do a pinch of salt, because it's important. It kind of makes everything shine. And a pinch of hot pepper flakes. You can add chili powder, cayenne, a dash of hot sauce, whatever. And that is it. That is how you make homemade honey mustard sauce. I mean, if you want to make it really, really homemade, get your own honey from your honey beehive, and then make your own mayo. And make your own mustard. But chances are you have all of these ingredients on hand in your refrigerator and in your pantry, and it is perfection every single time. It is that good. So get that to the side, pop it into the fridge. It'll sort of like harden a little, not harden, but it'll set a little bit more, but I like a really nice and runny Dijon. This is so good. This is great as a salad dressing. It's great as a dipper. It's great as anything. So I'm gonna eat a pickle, and I'm gonna wait for my chicken to be ready, and then we eat. All right, my chicken fingers were in the oven 25 minutes. The smaller you cut them, the thinner they are, the crispier they'll become. Look at that. I didn't flip them halfway through. I don't find that you need to. When they come out of the oven, I do like to put them right away on a cooling rack so that the bottom doesn't get soggy, because as it sits there, the moisture just kind of makes the bottom soggy, and we don't want that. What we want is that crispy, golden deliciousness. That's what we're looking for. This one's like super crispy, which I'm in love with. That one kind of fell. I took the spatula a little too hard on that one, but they're pretty phenomenal. The bigger ones, like I said, still crispy, but when you make them a little bit smaller, they're even better. I'm just gonna take this. This one's like I have my eye on it. You know what I mean? Because it's just got so many crispy bits around the sides. You gotta dunk it into your honey mustard, and then you just go to town. You hear that? Listen, they are, I won't double dip because of my allergies, but I will spoon. They are so good. Oh. The best. Delicious. Sorry. Easy, delicious. The flavor from the pretzel crust. There's some heat from the Creole. It is just phenomenal. Go to laurainthekitchen.com. You're gonna love these. I hope you've enjoyed spending time with me, and I will see you in the next time. I want to say the recipe is on laurainthekitchen.com, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Wow. These are so good.